Hi everybody, I am Rick Frost, and this is my review of Season 3 of Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets Season 3 is the third season of the TV show named Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets is about a show where a girls' soccer team named the Yellow Jackets is in the woods on a plane while they're going on a team for finals, for a final soccer tournament. At first, it starts out with the girls was fighting to survive uh, in the wilderness. Then, as it gets to season 3, it slowly evolves into them fighting each other to survive and going very crazy. One of my favorite things about Yellow Jackets is seeing how they fight to survive in the wilderness and how they uh, think really hard and create really cool tools to help survive. Another thing that I really like, which would be a negative if they didn't handle it well, is that they do. There's two storylines. There's the past where it's the soccer team in the woods, and then it's the future where it's all the team members grown up. And this would be negative, but because whenever you see like somebody as a grown up, it basically gives some plot armor. But they add, but like they normally like if something like tragic happens and dangerous, like somebody almost dying, they don't reveal that their adult self is alive in the present until after it happens, which is really good because if they didn't do that, it would definitely be a negative of mine because they'd basically just be giving everybody plot armor. One thing I forgot to mention that I really like about Yellow Jackets is the casting they do for the younger timeline and the older timeline because it's so good. Like, whenever I see the actors together, it's so weird because it's like they look so much like each other, like younger and older versions of themselves, and it's just whoever is in charge of casting the younger and older versions of the characters is really good at their job, and wow, is insane how good of a job they do. My favorite character in the show, is Natalie, mainly because she's the only one with common sense out in the wilderness that is actually trying to fight to keep everybody alive, uh, so they can go home. And I was so sad when she died in season 2, and it just wasn't the same in the present without her. But I'm really glad to see that she's taking initiative in the past timeline, which is really good. Sadly, I have two least favorite characters that I dislike them so much that I'm just gonna talk about them both because I can't pick one over the other. It's how much I dislike them. It's Shauna and Lottie. They, I really do not like them. Especially, I mean, with Shauna, I felt really bad for her because she gave birth in the wilderness and the baby didn't survive. And I can't even imagine what that would be like. But eventually, she just turned into a horrible and mean, rotten person. And in the present timeline, and later on in season 3, it's revealed that she has not changed since coming home, and she's still that person. She does some very messed up things. And her daughter has inherited some of that generational trauma, which is even sadder. My other least favorite character of the show is Lottie, who I don't really like her that much because I feel I understand that she has mental health issues, but it was getting to the point where in the past timeline it was just insane. And it's like, why are people even listening to you? And I'm very upset that her and Shauna caused everybody to stay out in the wilderness when they could have gone home. My only negative of Yellow Jacket Season 3, which is kind of a nitpick, which barely even affects the show at all, is when all the girls are hunting their Halloween like wolves. I just think it's really cringe and it gives me secondhand embarrassment. But it's not even much of a negative. It's just something I wanted to point out. Overall, Yellow Jacket Season 3 has been an absolute blast, and I have had so much fun watching it for the past couple of months while it was airing. I cannot wait for Season 4. My rating, I'm going to give Yellow Jacket Season 3 a 9 out of 10 because it's an amazing TV show. I really recommend it. Well, I can't wait for Season 4. But until then, bye.